Hello everyone, my name is Tomcat and welcome back to my Minecraft 8 to 14 series. This is actually the second time I'm recording this intro cuz the first time I was recording it, OBS I guess was a little slow to start recording, so my first attempt ended up with an intro that was cut short in the beginning. But anyway, here's the rest of the video. This is part 3 of, I don't know how many parts actually this is going to end up being, but this is part 3 of the automatic Shulker box filler project. That name doesn't really roll off the tongue. I need a better name for that. Anyway, last time we finished 3 of the 4 parts of the prototype. The green, yellow, and orange. At this point I forgot what they represent. All I know is that the last part is the low stock indicator, and this one has been. I've been thinking about it overnight, and to be honest, I don't know how exactly I'm going to do it. So let's climb up on the machine and take a look. See, normally at this point I would cut to like a time lapse of myself building the low stock indicator, except that I don't even have the faintest clue on how to start this. So my first thought is, oh, why don't I just stick a comparator measuring the contents of the chest? Okay, well, there's no room. I can't have a comparator facing sideways because, well, the redstone output of the comparator is going to run into the next door chest. So I can't run the comparator to the sides. I can't run it to the back. There's no room in the back. I can't really run it out the front because I kind of want this to be the wall that you look at, because I want to see the chest moving from each station to the next station. So there's just not a lot of room. I could push the yellow section farther back, but that means like now I'm gonna have a chain of hoppers to like move the item farther forward, because that is gonna push the item stream farther back. But then, like, even if I were to push the yellow section back, it's not gonna be doing me much good because the redstone line has to be at this height for the piston. So I don't know. All right, so I just had an idea. So I can't put a comparator right on the chest because, well, it's way too far forward. But here's what I'm thinking. What if I were to put a chest in this section over here? Because this is farther back by 2 blocks. So actually 1 block compared to this chest. But still, that gives me a little bit more room. And in fact, right above the chest, this is empty space. So I could actually put the low stock indicator circuit in front of here rather than trying to run behind the chest. So now that does mean I would have to replace this chest. Oh, no, give me the bow back. All right. Replace the hopper ate it, didn't it? Yep. Replace this chest with a hopper. Oh, I'm gonna get that chest back. Okay, and now I'm gonna get back up. That's not how I get back up. All right. I'll replace the chest with hoppers. Got 2 left. So we'll place 1 hopper right there, 1 hopper right there, and I could put the comparator, hopefully, on top of the hopper to measure the contents of this hopper. Now, this hopper could be replaced with a chest if I want to be a high quantity stock item versus a low quantity stock item. So right now, a hopper would be low quantity, chest would be high quantity. So put a comparator right there, and then I can run my redstone dust. Can we put redstone dust on top of glass? Apparently you can. All right. So actually, I'm gonna break that and replace that glass with red concrete, because this is now part of the low stock indicator circuit. So where's my silk touch? All right, silk touch pick. All right, replace that with red concrete, and should be far enough. 2 redstone dust. Let's place a torch right in front, like so, and I guess we could put the redstone lamp. Oh, I don't even have a redstone lamp in my inventory. Nor do I have it in any of these chests. Okay, 1 sec. Alright, so I got some redstone lamps, and I will just place this hopefully right in front of the torch. No, I can't place it in front of the torch. I can't reach that far. Can I place it from down below? There we go. Yay! So the lamp is on, indicating low stock. If I want to, I can place the lamp below the torch instead. Like so. Not sure exactly which way I want to do. I kind of want to put it higher though, because oh no, but if I put it higher, you're gonna be able to see it. Because I can't really hide the torch. Unless I put a half slab, which I might end up having to do. Yeah, let's do a half slab. But anyway, so I think that is the most compact I can put the lamp. Actually, I could have it back one block by doing a little cheaty thing. Ooh, okay, 1 sec, let me try this. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. So I've disassembled everything I just did, but instead of measuring the contents of this hopper, we're going to measure the contents of this upper hopper. So we're just going to move this up one block, and same as before, comparator to redstone dust to a torch, and right underneath that, I can put the redstone lamp. Maybe, if I can reach. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. That's at the right height. I should be able to see if the item is low in stock. And right now it's low in stock because, well, there's nothing inside. Now, to deal with the hoppers. So here's one thing that is probably not the way I would like it, but I have an idea on how to fix it. So here's what I'm going to do. These hopper after this one whose content is being measured, these I'm just going to leave one slot open. So I believe this is the redstone one, right? Let me double check. Pretty sure this is the redstone hopper. Okay, yep, this is the redstone station. The one to the left is the cobblestone one. Actually, I should not be using cobblestone to fill this, but anyway, point is, I'm going to put placeholders here. So that way, only one stack of redstone dust can be in this hopper. And same thing for these. Place some sort of placeholder. Oh, hang on. Oh. That's going to be irritating. Okay, but what I'm going to have to do is actually put a different placeholder. Like so that way they don't get sucked through. So I'm going to need something like smooth stone slab. Wait. Ah. Oh. Anyway, once this is actually filled, it'll actually make more sense. Alright, I ended up running back to the house and just grabbing a bunch of redstone blocks so I can properly fill these slots. So let's convert this all to redstone dust. Bottom one will get a full stack. This one will also get a full stack. There we go. And let's just craft some more. This one will also get a full stack. And fill the rest of the slots with a placeholder. That way, we don't actually stuff 5 stacks of redstone dust in here. Only just one. Same thing for this one. So I'm going to need more redstone dust. Yay, so many redstone dust. And I just puked a bunch out. Anyway, place that in there. What else can I put as a placeholder? Actually, I could just do cobblestone. Because this next one doesn't have cobblestone. So it's safe to use cobblestone there. Now this one up here, I won't put any placeholders because this is the one I'm actually measuring the inventory of. And then these up here, I will put a placeholder. Actually, no, I shouldn't. Because once this hopper's empty, the placeholders are going to get sucked in. So no, these ones up here cannot have a placeholder. Which is fine, because these are just going to act as stock then. Alright, I'm actually quite happy with this. So I'm going to do the same thing to this second station, but instead of having a hopper, I'll actually put a chest there instead. Alright, and there we go. We have low stock indicators on both stations right now, and let me hop. That's not how you put scaffolds. Let me hop up real quick, and you can see one version has a hopper, so this will be for low stock items, and then the other one has a chest, which is going to be for the higher stock items like redstone and stuff. So I think we can call this done. Now, there are some things I want to do just to tweak the looks of it, because I had a great idea. So I want this section over here, the glass and the piston and the dispenser, I want it to be sort of at eye level. So that means the ground is going to be at, let me get some planks. The ground is going to be at that height right there. So that means if this is the ground height, that means the item dispenser, sorry, not the item dispenser, the shulker box emptier should also be at this height. So I can actually move this up higher, which means that I don't have to, like when I break the shulker box and try to move it to here, I don't have to transport that shulker box item upwards. I can just use hoppers and move it along the same level. So let's do that real quick. So I made some changes down to the lower section of the, I guess, the shulker box emptying section. So I brought this bottom section up higher so that it's now at ground level being these oak planks. So now this is where you would place your shulker box. It will get emptied. Off to the side, I've built a little circuit that once the shulker box is empty, it should fire this piston, break the shulker box. Now, actually, I just realized I can't put the piston here because now the dropper, this hopper is going to feed into the dropper, which is going to send the shulker box up into the water stream. That's not where I want it. I need the shulker box to go in here. So, whoops, let me fix that real quick. All right, so I ended up moving the piston from on top to right in front. So now the piston, when the shulker box is empty, the piston will fire towards me, pushing the shulker box into this hopper and then feeding into that dispenser. So let's give this a quick test. I've got a shulker box right here, and let's fill it with a little bit of cobblestone. And let's place that right in front of the piston. There we go. So the contents, the cobblestone, is being sent down. And the shulker box went in the hopper again. Oh, darn it. I think this hopper is sucking the shulker box before the shulker box can get to this hopper. Darn. Alright, so to fix this whole situation where this front hopper over here is sucking the shulker box before this piston had a chance to push it into this hopper, what I decided to do, let's go underneath real quick, is to put a redstone torch to disable that hopper. Hopefully it will keep it disabled just long enough for the shulker box to get sucked in by that hopper instead. So let's give this a shot. Got shulker box again with some cobblestone. Let's break it and place it. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, yes, this works. Okay, so this is a working prototype. Doesn't look very good, but I mean, it works. So now I think I can call this done. It's time to actually build the full-size building, which is going to take a while. So I'm going to save that for another video. Whoops. I tried to end that video a little too early. So this shulker box, while it was here in the first slot, it was sucking items out from all of the hoppers above, which is not supposed to happen because the moment the dispenser places the shulker box down, it's supposed to start counting items. Well, guess what? I forgot to hook up the wiring to do that. So I'm gonna work on that right now. And there we go. We added the signal from the dispenser all the way to that piston to start the counting. Now let's do a quick demonstration just to show how it works. So by placing the redstone dust, that's the same, has the same effect of activating the observer block. So that fired that counter, and now once the item's done counting, it pushes the redstone block back. Perfect. Now I did find one slight bug. So I'm gonna break the redstone dust on top of the second slot or the second station. That fires, and watch the pistons. Both of these fire, and when that first happened, I was like, what in the world is going on? And then it became obvious. So this yellow concrete block, on top of this yellow concrete block is redstone dust. That's how I get the signal to the piston. Well, guess what? It's between both of these pistons. So both of these will fire, even though the one that's doing the counting is the second one on the left. So that means there is a direction that this machine has to be built. So if we're running this machine, it has to go from right to left, since the signal is on the right side of each of these pistons. At least the correct signal is on the right side of these pistons. By the time the shulker box is at the second station, the fact that the first piston firing doesn't matter because it's already gone past the first station. So it's something I didn't anticipate, but luckily it doesn't break the machine. Just a slight little bug. Alright, so let's give this a quick test run. Shulker box has 5 redstone dust. We're gonna break it and place it on the piston. That'll empty out. Where did the cobblestone come from? Weird. Anyway. Oh, okay, good. Shulker box got broken on the first slot. Got broken from the second slot, and it should be in this last dispenser. And yes, it has exactly 8 redstone dust and 8 cobblestone. Yes, that is perfect. Oh my god, I'm so happy this works. Oh my god. Okay, at this point, I think I can say the prototype is done. The cobblestone that floated up from down here, I think that's because the dropper itself holds 1 item back. So the cobblestone that was inside the dropper, that's just from the previous trial run. So right now, I'm pretty sure the dropper's holding 1 redstone dust. But that's okay. That's okay. That's a minor detail. I'm okay with the machine as it is. I'm so happy this works. And with that success, I think we can call this prototype done. I am so happy that this machine worked out the way it did. I can't even find the words to describe how happy I am. So now I need to start gathering resources to build the full version of this machine in a later video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.